Man, what's everybody clapping about? Oh, I should have put the guitar on first. I did it. Thank you. Woo! Kind of stayed in tune since sound check. How's everybody doing? Okay? Everybody good? It was late, I was stoned and logged into Amazon. You can guess where this is going. The stories are sad and long. When you lay me down to glory and I hear that angel band, make sure the hat I don't remember buying is right there in my hand. It wasn't cheap, not even close. Next day delivery. Imagine my shock. 12 hours later, as sober as I could be, when I placed it on my noggin. Wow, can't expect you to understand. Make sure the hat I don't remember buying is right there in my hand. When you lay me down to glory, everybody, and I hear that angel band, make sure the hat I don't remember buying is right there in my hand. Thank you. Thank you. No, that's about as much applause as that song deserves. All right. Oh, it's good to be back here. I haven't been here since 2019, before COVID, and kind of thwarted my plans to return. But here we are, and everybody looks great. And we're all reunited once again here in Sarasota's Fogartyville. And thank you for supporting live music. We're just some young kids out here just trying to get started. And we appreciate your support. I'm going to do a few, and then we're going to get the band out here. They weren't ready. I saw them out there sharing this little cigarette, and I'm thinking I should probably pay them more. But so I thought I'll just do a few songs and bring you guys out here. Alone in a motel at the end of the day, my hands in my pockets, my mind far away. I was jingling my car keys and pacing around. I pulled out a white piece of paper I found. I saw what it said once I held it in view. Inspected by number 372. Well, the curl of the 7 and the flare of the 3 said a feminine hand wrote this number for me. It was printed in black, but the number was blue, handwritten by Inspector 372. You're more than a number. To me, you are real. You're more like a spirit, helping me feel like I'm more than a salesman who lives at the wheel. Maybe I'm crazy, but I swear I know you. Lonely inspector, everybody now. 372, that sounds good. Oh, I can see you there now at your sewing machine, pulling on buttons and tugging at seams, just passing the time, telling stories and jokes with 371 other folks. Do you ever feel nameless the way that I do? Everybody now. Lonely inspector, 372. Unsung and forgotten by most, I am sure. But here in my pocket, your memory will endure. So I'm keeping your number, should there come a chance of meeting the girl who inspected these pants. So hey, if you're out there, this one's for you. Everybody now sing it with me. Lonely inspector, 372. Thank you very much. I have a brand new one. I'm working with my band in Nashville, my buddies. We're making a disco album, and I'd like to do one of those songs. I called them up individually. I said, hey, what do you say we make a disco album? They go, are you kidding me? Absolutely. And so we spent 3 days in the studio and we worked on some songs. And this is one of them. It won't sound disco coming from me, but trust me, on the album it will. I have this rhythm section that I said, I would pitch songs to them and sit there and I go, okay, put this in 1978 Studio 54, New York City. And they would. It was amazing. So anyway, here's one of those. All right. Kissing that girl's like drinking a bong water smoothie. I cower like a puppy when she rubbed me with her dishpan hand. We go out on the town, it's like a Quentin Tarantino movie. All the cussing and the fighting and the biting one man can stand. Oh, but I love that girl. Yes, I love that girl. She knows just what I like. Well, now hugging that girl is like leaning on a flat-nosed shovel. I'm counting her ribs like a trailer park Adam and Eve. She's a tube-top, flip-flop, truck stop, honey, she's trouble. She ain't the one who got away, she's the one who just won't leave. Oh, but I love that girl. Yes, I love that girl. She knows just what I like. It ain't superstitious. Thank you. Was that giving me a sign of like the set's about over? Was that? I'm getting very self-conscious right now. Well, now loving that girl is like, Oh, I got it. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1. Hit it. Oh, it's just me up here. Okay. Loving that girl is like crashing a shotgun wedding. Dodging a buckshot and singing, come on, Eileen. I'm living in a fairy tale version of Armageddon. Yeah, but I love that girl. Yes, I love that girl. She knows just what I like. That's about it on that one. Thank you. All right, this is an older one from my album, Late Bloomers, called Writer's Night. Who's been to Nashville, Tennessee? Yeah? All right. Well, if you go to Nashville, what I always tell friends is that, and I feel like we're friends now. I feel we've bonded a little bit. When you go to Nashville, I always say, go to a writer's night, an open mic night or something like that, where a bunch of writers from all over the country, even the world, are kind of assembled. And there's like 45 of them going on every night of the week in Nashville. It's a writer's town. It always has been. And I was going through a rough time, and I was sitting in my house with my dog. And I had a friend tell me, he said, Ants, you need to get out of here, man. You need to go out on the town and get away from the Netflix and the lazy boy chair and get out and do something. I said, well, what am I going to do? He says, go to writers' nights. I said, man, I did that 30 years ago. I'm going to do that again. He goes, no, it's great. You'll meet people. You may even get a song out of it. And I did. So this is a conglomeration of all the people I met at these writers' nights in Nashville. I'm going to use a pick. That sounds more Nashville already right there, don't it? Doug, could you give me a little more twang on my guitar, please? A little more twang. Thanks. There we go. He's looking for the twang button. I'm like, it's writer's night in Nashville. Debbie comes all the way from Kingston Springs. It's only 40 miles or so, and she's made longer drives for lesser things. Marty's here with his banjo. His wife's got a seat up front with a glass of Sprite. And there's a nervous kid by the back door. Looks like it might be her first writer's night. I put my name on the list when I came in. Feels like 18 hours ago. You know I don't mind paying my dues, win or lose, but damn, these wheels turn slow. And this song won't get picked up, I'm just preaching to the choir, and that's all right. A lot of folks ain't got the guts, but look at us, here we are on Writer's Night. Something keeps us going, where we're going's anybody's guess. Some of us have disappeared, and some have had success. Just exercise your demons, make it rhyme more or less. Share it with your friends on a writer's night. Tom's got a murder ballad. It's 40 verses long, and he's bringing the whole place down. Ann's got another angry breakup song, and I'm wondering why all the men keep coming around. Bob's going to sing about Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. We're all going to hear about Jesus, whether or not we want to, but that's his right. But I can't wait to see his face when a Muslim comes to sing on Writer's Night. Jafar's going to sing about Allah, Allah, Allah. We're all going to hear about Allah, whether or not we want to, but that's his right. We're like patients in a madhouse who escaped with our guitars on Writer's Night. That one line is probably the truest thing about Writer's Nights in Nashville. Barry's here with his sister. They're singing love duets, it kind of creeps us out. They stare into each other's eyes. Did I say they were brother and sister? What's that all about? Jan's still working at the Mapco. She's a single mom but sings like a bird in flight. We're all doing the best we can, trying to reach the promised land on Fridays to writer's night. Daryl brought his guitar. I don't think it's been in tune since '93. And Antsy has a new song, but we'll only hear about half because of his ADD. Don's using too many syllables again. He's using 143 lines in that one song when 12 would have been just right. But who am I to judge? I'm just another name on a list at Writer's Night. And half of you ain't listening. You're just here to do your thing and move along. Well, that's all right, as long as you don't mind the rest of us doing the same when you sing your song. I really ought to have a good line here, 'cause I got your attention now, all right. I could really use a co-writer, but I pissed everybody off on Writer's Night. We steal each other's lines. Yeah, that's kind of how it works around here. You don't reveal your sources, just say a muse whispered in your ear. We're all too broke to sue you. Hallelujah, have another beer. Raise a toast to the host of Writer's Night. Yeah, let's raise a toast to the host of Writer's Night. Thank you. Well, all right. So I've got some guys. I got some friends here tonight, and let's bring them on up here. The Park Troubadours, all the way from Florida, are here tonight with us. Come on up here, guys. There he is. Joe Bruno on the bass guitar. Yeah, he probably come up here. Be careful. Joe Bruno in that pretty blue shirt. He's going to be playing the upright bass for us. Joey Andorante, give him some love on the drums back here. Tonight he's Band Joey. You'll see why in just a minute. He's got this rig back here that's quite fun. I told him, he said, you want me to bring the drums or you want me to bring the banjo drum? I said, yeah, bring the banjo drum. So that's what he's doing. Here to my left. One of my oldest friends and just a sweetheart of a guy, multi-talented. People don't realize he's one of the foremost collectors of ceramic frogs in the country. George Harris on the guitar. Not all ceramics. Not all ceramics. Some of them are different. Some of them are wood. All right, so let's play some music for these fine people. I told them, I said, thanks for supporting live music. We're just some kids out here getting started, you know, and it's just, you know, we just wanted to see how it'd go. Throwing it out there. We're just throwing it out there. Starting our music career. Oh, I'm feeling that chord right there. That's an E7 right there. I was out late with my buddies, We got back around 10 a.m. I guess I underestimated the trouble that I'd be in. Pulled on back to my cul-de-sac. My single wide was gone. There was just a long trail of tire tracks peeled out on my front lawn. Oh, no. Well, there's one less trailer here in Pineview Heights. She ripped that sucker out so fast she didn't even unhook the pipe. Took everything but the concrete blocks and a string of patio lights. There's one less trailer here in Pineview Heights. Well, I sat there in the driveway, just looking at the aftermath. It looked like she pretty much tore up about everything in her path. There's a groundhog dead in the flower bed with a real scared look on his face. Plastic pink flamingo pieces from here to the interstate. Well, there's one less trailer here in Pineview Heights. She ripped that sucker out so fast she didn't even unhook the pipe. Took everything but the concrete blocks and a string of patio lights. One less trailer here in Pineview Heights. Take it, George. That's George. Let's hear what Joe Bruno has to say on that upright bass. Joe Bruno! And let's just all look lovingly at Joey right now. Band Joey! You ready to sing that chorus with us? Let's sing together. Come on, here we go. Well, there's one less trailer here in Pineview Heights. She ripped that sucker out so fast she didn't even unhook the pipes. Took everything but the concrete blocks and a string of patio lights. One less trailer here in Pineview Heights. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I want to look at George's set list over here. Well, this is a true story, or at least it could be. It's the cover track to my latest studio album called The Indelible Man. And you're the one that bought that album. Thank you. And this is sort of I was at a tattoo and piercing parlor in Nashville, and I saw this going on over in the corner. There was a very dutiful, loving boyfriend or new husband or whatever, just young people, and he was rubbing her back while she was getting a cover-up tattoo. And I said, surely that's not. So I went over to the soda machine, and I bought a Coca-Cola, and I popped it open, and I just so I could get closer view of her. Sure enough, man, she was getting the name of her former boyfriend covered up, and his name was being put in its place. And he was just there rubbing her back, just so lovingly. It was sweet. It was sweet. It was a Jeff Foxworthy scene right there. Right there. And I had the song written before I got home, at least the chorus. Let me tune up. You'll appreciate that so much more.
Yes, sir. The G is.
That one's good.
It's the G.
That's all right.
It's always the G.
Always the G string. Isn't it, ladies? Is it? It is.
That's the tough one.
This is a D too in this case.
Heavens,
Oh, wow.
hamburgers.
And the A as it turns out. That was all.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
That's close enough for how I play. That'll work. I ain't gonna brag or nothing, but I have been on the cover of Mediocre Guitar Player magazine 37 times.
I believe that's a record, isn't it?
I think it is. I think it is. Who else would want to be on any more than that? So yeah, 37 times. Anyway, all right. Here we go. So this is for those of you who with short-term memory loss. This is that tattoo song. I'm the one with short-term memory loss. Who am I kidding up here?
Who are you?
I'm not sure exactly. All right. Well, I'm your cover-up lover. You'll never need another tattoo with someone's name. I'm the road that meets the rubber, the one that's gonna see you through life's joy and pain. I don't care where your arms have been, 'cause I'm the last one to get under your skin. I'm your cover-up lover. You'll never need another tattoo. Everybody, with someone's name. Tattoo, let's hear you. With someone's name. He rode into your life like Prince Charming. You threw all caution into the wind. His sweet talk was oh so disarming. 2 weeks of bliss, it came down to this, and then you get that sinking feeling when the ink sinks in. Oh, I'm your cover-up lover. You'll never need another tattoo with someone's name. I'm the road that meets the rubber, the one who's gonna see you through life's joy and pain. Now let's get all the ink that we can. Now that you found your indelible man, I'm your cover-up lover. You'll never need another tattoo with someone's name. Tattoo with someone's name. Tattoo with someone. Let's fade out. Tattoo with someone's name. Tattoo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Well, yeah, that's about all that one deserves, actually. This next one, though. Oh, let's jump to the fourth song on the set list. How many lovebirds we have here? We got some lovebirds? Yeah, we got some folks maybe celebrating some happy times, an arraignment hearing. Just the good stuff, just some good stuff. Here, this is a song for you, and it's one of it's one of your favorites, and we hope it's one of ours. I was close. Do we have any country music fans here? Okay, cool.
What country?
I wish we knew some. It's like
Bulgaria, maybe?
Bulgarian. Let's play this. Let's do this Bulgarian style. Here we go. Oh, yes. Give me an amen. Hold me now, 'cause I just might fall apart without your arms around me like duct tape on my heart. Holy cow, don't yell at me that way. Your sweet talk made me love you, but sing it if you know it. Prozac made me stay. All right. That's beautiful, man. One more, give us one more. Oh, it's like you're on Lower Broadway down on, oh, that's what, yes. Oh, making me homesick right there. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good. Just a half of it. Just a half of another one. Just a half another. That's why I didn't want the whole band to fall apart. It's just we're just working on some licks. Oh, yes. Getting the groove back now. Okay, the rest of this song is dedicated to Pete and Christy here in the front row. All right. Give them some love. They've been coming to our shows for a long time. Oh, Pete has. Christy came along. I think Christy came kicking and screaming, but I think Pete he drug her in there against her will. But she's having a good time, it seems. And so you guys are a lovely couple, and so we just sing along with us and. You can hold hands if you'd like. I'm just an invitation to hold hands. There, see, that feels good, right? Don't burn yourselves on the fake candle. What song is this? Where are we? Well, the world is warm and squishy and all covered up with fuzz. And I forgot where I was. Oh yeah, the world is warm and squishy and all covered up with fuzz. And loving you is easier, darling, when I got this Prozac buzz. Everybody now, hold me now, 'cause I just might fall apart without your arms around me. Like what? Oh, you sound so good. Holy cow, don't yell at me that way. Sweet talk made me love you, but Prozac made me stay. Oh yeah, your sweet talk made me love you. Prozac made me stay. That one took 4 fingers. I saw that. All right, thank you very much. And we're here. Those who have a favorite song of ours, we're here for you guys. It's been like 6 years. The blah blah song. Perfect. Okay. That's fits right in. Oh, gotcha. Okay. That one's on the set list. Oh, okay. Awesome. Thank you. All right. You guys know some really obscure kind of deep cuts that we don't know, but we'll do our best. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we can do that. We're going to invert. So now we can do number 3. All right, here we go.
Back to that.
Oh, it's not the G? Okay. Did you put new strings on this year?
I did. I change them once a year, whether they need them or not. That's typically, yes. But I don't know. No, I bought this guitar. The strings were good when I bought it 5 years ago. So I think they're I think it's that'll work. Okay, here we go. Come on in. A 1, 2, 1. Well, there's a lot to be said about contentment. Some folks, they never get enough. Let me ask you, honey, which is better? A mansion full of money or a trailer full of love? Well, there's a lot to be said about acceptance, liking who you are and having peace of mind. The secret's being happy with your lot in life, baby. I'm pretty happy here in lot number 9, living in aluminum, living in aluminum. Yeah, we're living in aluminum, living in aluminum. Well, I don't need a house of vinyl, I don't need a house of wood. There ain't no better way to test your metal than in a semi-precious metal neighborhood. Living in aluminum, we're living in aluminum, living in aluminum, living in aluminum. There's a lot to be said about conviction. You live the golden rule with God on your side. Well, come on, don't forget another code of living. It's the aluminum rule, thou shalt enjoy the ride. Everybody, come on. Living in aluminum, we're living in aluminum, living in aluminum, living in aluminum. Break it down, here we go. Having it all is like Having it all is like putting up a wall around you. You'll be a slave to the treasure as you measure every nickel and dime. Soon you're gonna see a big pile of debris surround you. And I'll be sure and send you a postcard from freedom sometime. Living in aluminum, living in aluminum. Living in aluminum. Living in aluminum. Living in aluminum. Thank you. Whew. That was a medley of our hit. Thanks. Thank you so much. All right, so I thought I brought my water up here, and I did not. Is there a spare water sitting around someplace? I would appreciate that. And a large beach towel would be great, too, if you have one. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'll take the lid. I'll knock it over if I want. Yeah, so if we sound good, you have Doug to thank. There, he's right over there at the sound table. Give him some love. And we have Ariel and everybody that runs the place here. Give them some love. This place is wonderful, and you're very lucky to have them right here. Still doing it. Somebody, we were talking about this before the show. Somebody told us Fogartyville, how many years? 20. So, yeah, this is a 20-year. And, of course, the radio station's been around forever as well. It's just been a nice thing to have in your community. And I live out in, yeah, there you go, yes. I live out in the boonies in Wilson County, Tennessee, and we don't have anything like this. So you're very fortunate, and we're very fortunate to be here. We're going to do one more song, and we're going to take a little break. And then we saved all the good songs for the second set. So you'll be happy to know that. And like all the quality stuff, you know, the things that intelligent people are going to want to listen to. That's all in the next set. And you don't want to miss our Johnny Mathis medley. That's coming up as well. So. It's not for me to say. We have a lot of surprises coming up in the next the 3-hour set that we do in the second half of the show. Anyway, okay, awesome. And then we're going to talk a little bit about Banjoey's hobby of collecting cans of Skoal and turning them into wonderful decorative wall pieces. It's really amazing. You have to see it to believe it. So that's kind of cool to talk about. And then Joe Bruno, of course, knows 12 languages. So we might hear some of that later as well. Mm-hmm. So that'll be nice. Awesome. I think 13 since sound check, I think. You guys, he's just that. Got it.
Yeah, we're setting up a cruise right now. Yeah.
It's just around the world. Mm-hmm. And you'll be the tour guide everywhere. All right, so which one do we want to do on our way out of here? My Own Skin, let's do that one. That's a fun one. Yeah. And I think I have that album down here. So it's always good to end a set on a song that people want to buy from the CDs. So we'll do that. So if you're wondering what song this CD is on, it's on the white one over there. It's called Gravel Roads. It's an A, right? Yeah. So I think so, yeah. I think we do it up too. All right.
The Canadian key.
Canadian key, eh? Oh, musician humor. Don't you love it?
Hey.
Woo. How can you tell when the stage is level? Because the drool is going out of both sides of the lead singer's mouth. Get the picture? Okay. Here we go. I don't know why, I'm not sure how, but I feel a little better in my skin now. I'm saying what I think, meaning what I say, and shrugging if somebody don't like it that way. I can go anywhere and fit right in, as long as I'm comfortable in my own skin. Another year gone, I'm likely to find a few more pounds, a few more miles, a little scar tissue now and then, just a road map history of where I've been. I can go anywhere and fit right in, everybody, as long as I'm comfortable in my own skin. My own skin has earned its every wrinkle. My own skin has earned its every line. You can look at my own skin, but you're looking at the surface, my friend. My own skin knows what it holds inside. Lady Godiva showed us all how Venus de Milo and all natural. And babies are born in the birthday suit. Show them to each other and we say how cute. Then Adam and Eve and the snake rolled in, made us uncomfortable in our own skin. Sing it if you know it, here we go. My own skin has earned its every wrinkle. My own skin has earned its every line. You can look at my own skin, but you're looking at the surface, my friend. My own skin knows what it holds inside. My own skin wears every scar with pride. My own skin is sure enjoying the ride. George, Joey, Joe,
Antsy.
we'll see you here in about a minute and a half. We'll be right back.
Maybe more like 3 minutes, so hurry it up. The Troubadours, thank you. Come back in a few minutes. Come on down, say hello to Lisa and Allie here at the bar. Also, take a minute to check out our local artist, Lily Evans, photographer, really beautiful work on the walls here. Celebrate Black History Month, which starts in February, so come take a look. They're really moving. Also, one last thing. These little things on your tables, if you take 2 minutes to just scan the QR code, give us your input on WSLR for all you who are fans. We want to hear from you. We want to know how you feel about our programming and everything that we do. So it takes about 2 minutes. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, I got years of living, buying how I choose. I ain't never been a gambler, cause I was always bound to lose. Well, my buddies, they drink liquor, sometimes I'll go along. Well, I got a girl who don't like that at all. Well, you know I wouldn't fight if these guys wouldn't shove me. Now I can't go home because my baby, she don't love me. There ain't no use in trying anymore. Well, last week
have Freddie Johnston. Big fan of his. If you guys remember the 90s, he's like the anti-grunge dude. Anyone here from the 90s? All right, thank God. And then on February 14th, we have Lauren Henderson with her awesome quartet. She's a lovely singer. We're going to have a lovely Valentine's Day here. So come spend it with us. And hey, you guys ready? All right. Antsy McClain in the trailer, Park Troubadours!
Sunday!
played well.
Sunday! Man, you need to do those monster truck commercials, dude. That's awesome. All right. I did a monster truck commercial because this guy heard me do that on stage when I was living in Kentucky. And so that ad ran for like a year. I got paid $120. And all I did was get on the mic and went, Sunday! $10 a month, man. Yeah, that's good, man. Give me one more. Sunday!
You got paid?
$60 per Sunday I got paid for that. And people would see me. I'd say, yeah, I'm the monster truck guy that says Sunday. And they'd look at me and say, no way. Okay. Well, here we go with some more songs. Thank you all. Thank you very much. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Thank you. You know, I scheduled this like months ago with David, and I was like, man, I don't know. It's been 6 years or something, you know, and I don't know. I mean, let's just try it, and if it works, then I'll come back to Florida more often, you know, if we get a good turnout. And so, looks like you're stuck with me, people. I'm going to keep coming back now. Michelle and I have lots of reasons to come down here. Making some dear friends down here over the years and then even recently. Yeah, Michelle Roy's right over here, y'all. That's my girl. That's my person over there. So this next song has some words and some music in it, and we'd like to do it for you. Let's put them both in. Let's do it. Yeah.
What are you going to do?
It's an amalgam. It's a conglomeration of things. I'm a man on a mission, I'm uptown cool. Buses are lining up outside of my school. Got my Johnny Quest lunchbox, pair of new corduroy pants. I got a kiss from my mama and $1 from my dad. I'm Brill cream slick and I'm buttoned down plaid. Take my seat on the bus with my best friends, Donnie and Lance. Going on a field trip, going on a field trip. We're like Lewis and Clark, we got the world at our feet and our hair blowing in the wind. Going on a field trip, going on a field trip, going on a field trip. I think George needs a little more love from y'all right now. working hard to serve you better. George is the only one when I give, we're doing like notes for the show, and it's like, hey man, what do you want me to wear or whatever? And I'm like, I always say no tennis shoes, no street shoes. You got to have dress shoes or some kind of boots or something on. George has had these Chuck Taylors for a long time, and they're his lucky shoe. And so I said to George, you're okay. You can wear the Chucks.
They're lucky because they're the only ones that fit. The only ones I can get big enough.
That's right, man. Size 18, Chuck Taylor's over here to my left. Give him some love. And it's true what they say. Chuck Taylors are expensive. It's true what they say. What song? Where are we? What song is this again? Field trip. Okay, we're going on a field trip. Now is not a bad time to plug, though, the field trips that we host in Nashville. And the details are at our website at unhitched.com. 4 times a year, we open our home to our friends and neighbors around the world. And we've had visitors from here in Florida. Where are you at, lady?
Right here. I've been there.
And Australia, London, Canada, Japan. We've had folks from all over the world come and be a part of this field trip, and we limit it to about 15, 16 people. And we just open our home. We have live concerts every night. I show you around Nashville. I go to the underbelly. We don't do the tourism stuff. No, you get the dark, deep stuff, man. There's some crazy stuff that happened in Nashville. And we talk about Printer's Alley, and we talk about Music Row, and we talk about the music history that is so rich down there. I'm not going to take you to Garth Brooks' place, Oasis. You can do that on your own. And it's worth a trip. It's pretty cool, but we don't go downtown to the tourist stuff. We go to the old kind of seedy parts of town during the daytime. Anyway, my first job in Nashville was a tour guide. And I lived in Japan for a while, and I picked up the language. And so Japanese tourists would come to Nashville, and I would help them out and show them around and answer their questions and all this. It was really kind of fun. And then I got fired because I had missed an exit. And I wasn't going to miss the exit, but I was going way too fast. And that's my exit. So I got off Briley Parkway and threw my entire van full of very wonderful, kind Japanese people to one side of the van. It's funny now when you think about it. But that was it for me. And thankfully music happened. And this is a hobby that just got way out of hand. I grew up poor. I mean, you've heard people say this. We didn't know we were poor when we were growing up, right? I had my suspicions, all right? Just have to look around, and there it was. We lived in 2 trailer parks and a trailer court by the time I was 18, and I never understood the distinction. Although a trailer court sounds like a place where bad trailers go to be judged and sentenced. And I didn't want any part of that. So when we came up with a name for this band, I thought the Trailer Park Troubadours. That rings a lot better than the Trailer Court Troubadours. So we are Trailer Park is just a lot more festive. It's a park. We're all in a park, y'all. Don't you feel like we're all in a park right now? We're on a field trip to a park, a trailer park. I feel different already. Well, the bus driver's nervous 'cause we won't settle down. Man, I've never ventured this far out of town. Couldn't be more on fire if I was flying to the moon. Jessica Harris keeps giving me the eye. I should have sat beside her, but I'm second grade shy and my thermos is leaking. I hope we get to Copper Falls soon. Going on a field trip. Yeah, we're going on a field trip. We're like Lewis and Clark. We got the world at our feet and our hair blowing in the wind. Going on a field trip. Going on a field trip. Going on a field trip. Now I'm downtown smarting, I'm world-worn wise. Every blind corner is less of a surprise. That big yellow bus, it's a long time gone from Copper Falls. I went from too big for my britches to a hunger in my soul. Another boy guilty of the sin of growing old. Never bending rules, let alone breaking any laws. Give me one day where it's safe to run away and lose myself. Get me on a bus and feed my wanderlust and please take me on a field trip. Honey, take me on a field trip. Wanna go on a field trip. I wish I could summon that sense of adventure and feel just like a kid again. Just like I do here tonight in Sarasota. Yeah, I'm going on a field trip. Honey, take me on a field trip. Wanna go on a field trip. Sing it with us one more time. Take me on a field trip. Go on a field trip. I've had some requests.
We're going to play anyway, though, right?
We're going to play them anyway. Yeah, I said, would you please, could you just not play and sing? Well, I'm looking for, okay, hold on. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So we had a request for Joan of Arkansas. Our buddy Raven has requested that. So we'd like to play that for you right now. But we don't know it.
What's that?
He was a pine bluff boy with a noggin full of dirt red hair. He took her cruising round 5 in his honeysuckle new Corvair. Left her stomach in knots, had her head in a fog. Love came easy like falling off a log. Ooh, but there was trouble in the Arkansas air.
There's trouble. Oh.
They got married on a full moon, middle of the pouring down rain. He had a thing with the bottle, made him feel like a young John Wayne. He went drinking every night before he ever made it home. Leave her in the trailer with the porch light on. Ooh, he treat her awful if she ever complained.
Singing a duet with myself.
Arkansas. Just
talking about.
She got herself tied to a big mistake. If she don't cut herself loose, it's gonna be too late for Joan of Arkansas.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's the great Bonnie Bramlett on those harmony vocals on that song. If you listen to that on YouTube like we just did. I'm going to have to learn that song because I really enjoy that song, and I want to do it live during the sets. But, I've been watching the Frankie Valli videos on TikTok, and he's been lip syncing for a good, 12 months now on his shows. And he's pulling it off. It's great. So Don Henley's been doing that for years. So maybe we got a whole new thing here. We could just pull it up on YouTube and stand here and then lip sync it. All right. There you go. I hope that was at least somewhat helpful, Raven. Thank you. You're welcome. I didn't want to not do the song. And that just seemed like a compromise that I was just willing to make. And I apologize. Okay. I will also apologize for the next two songs in advance. Wow. Because they're not for everyone. I realized a long time ago I'm not everyone's cup of tea. And that's okay. We all get it. I love what Sam Kinison said, or screamed once. He said, it's comedy. He was talking about comedy, but it's like, if you're lucky, you just get a color. Everybody gets their color, and you just do your thing. And so, beige, that's fine. I'll take beige, and it's 3 or 4 colors mixed together, which is nice. So, anyway, welcome to our beige world. And we're going to do some songs for you now. Off the latest album, Indelible Man. And this is a true story. Or at least it could be. Had a rocky relationship. You had a concrete plan. I went away on a fishing trip. You got a U-Haul van. I can't believe you took it all. The carpet off the floor. Not one picture on the wall. The deadbolt off the door. Curly black hairs in the soap. That's all you left me when you went gone. Just curly black hairs in the soap. The only thing for you that lingers on. I walked around our mobile home. My lonely cries did ring. They're in the shower, still wet with foam. Honey, you missed one thing. Curly black hairs in the sun. Everybody sing. That's all you left me. You went gone. Just curly black hairs. I know you want to sing. Come on. The only part of you that lingers on. I found a sofa by the underpass. I bought a nice Goodwill chair. I put that bar of soap under glass. Now everybody knows you're dyeing your hair. Curly black hairs in the soap. Sing it with us, come on. The only part of you that lingers on. Just curly black hairs in the soap. The only part of you that lingers on, yeah. Curly black hairs in the soap. 18 more times, join us. Curly black hairs in the soap. Come on, Bill. I know you want to sing along with this. Bill and Tammy, everybody. Come on, let's sing now. Here we go. Curly black hairs in the soap. The only part of you that lingers on. Just those in the back patio. Here we go. Let's hear you. You ready? Okay, here we go. Part of you that lingers on. One more time. Oh, this is so awesome. 10 more minutes. Let's keep singing. Curly black hairs and so. The only part of you that lingers on. Curly black hairs and so. Let's hear the whole house do it. Everybody, you ready? I want to hear everybody sing it together now. Oh, it feels so good. The only part of you that lingers on. Come on. Oh, you're doing my heart good. Only part of you that lingers. One more time. Curly black hairs in the soul. Woo! That felt great. Didn't it feel cathartic to do that? Yes.
Now, I'll bet they won't get that out of their head.
No.
Nope.
Stuck in there like an
Sits in
earworm.
there for all
That's
night.
an earworm. Absolutely. That's a tough one. Yeah, when, cherish is the word I use to describe. The association comes in your head. You could just put in curly black hairs and soap and it'll be canceled out forever. Speaking,
Fixes any earworm.
it does. It fixes any earworm. Now here's another one that'll fix your earworm.
Good, yeah.
Fixing your earworms with Antsy McClain. Hi, glad you joined us today. I'm your host for this session of Fixing Your Earworms. This next song is in D minor, the saddest of all chords. Sad.
Saddest of all keys.
Sad song. Sad. This isn't really that sad, but it was requested earlier, and I think it's appropriate to bring up right now, and it's the Blah Blah song. So when we all get to the chorus, I want you to not sing, please. Just be quiet. Okay. No. No, this is a sing-along, and it goes a little something like this. S-U-N-T-I-N, little something like this. Don't say the T-H, no. Little something like this right here. There we go. That's all we have of that one so far. We're still working it out, but that's kind of the gist anyway. So, all right. Thank you for listening. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, Mama didn't raise no fools. I'm a product of the public schools, and they all told me never talk to strangers. Then she walked in a room covered in cheap perfume. I was deaf to all their warning calls of danger. Blah, all I heard was blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Curly black hairs in the soap. Curly black hairs in the soap. Well, my buddies are giving me grief, calling her a manhood thief. I know I'm whipped, but her eyes have such lashes. I don't hang out with the guys that jeer and they criticize, saying my masculinity's in ashes. But blah, all I heard was blah, 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 blah. Hey, where you going? We're going to wait for her to come back out. I don't want anybody to miss anything. Does she usually take a while when she goes? How long do we have the place for, Doug, tonight? Are we good for a while? We missed you so terribly. Well, here we are, man and wife, sharing every facet of our life, spending all this quality time together. She tells me about her day, all about her day, everything about her day, day after freaking day. The boss, the dogs, the neighbors, and the weather. But blah, all I hear is blah, 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 blah. I mean, really, ow. Well, here I am on the left. last verse. This song took a turn for the worse. You're wondering, where is this thing's destination? Well, hey, the joke's on you. Tomorrow morning, right on cue, this song will be playing in your brain in heavy rotation. Oh, and blah, all you'll hear is blah, 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 blah. And blah, all you'll hear is blah. No, I'm not going to do that to you. And the hit just keeps on coming. Oh, thank you. You guys are wonderful. First part of the night, I wasn't so sure. I'll be honest. I'm sure it was mutual. You were like, I don't know about these guys. Bonnie said they were really funny, but. Woo. That is good fruit punch. Thank you very much. You need to get some of that over there. It's really good. Okay. We only have time for about 40, 50 more songs, and we're going to have to scoot. So we're going to get to some of those requests. And then we're going to play songs that you didn't know you needed in your life. Here's the first one of those.
Sure.
I wrote this song on a tour bus with Tommy Emmanuel. Yes, Tommy's great. And he will never admit it, but he did. When we're talking over a glass of wine at a guitar festival, right, he'll admit it to me. But anyway, we were on a tour bus going through Montana or somewhere, and I came up with this chorus, and we started putting the verses together. And I did it late night parties at our house, after parties. For years, and friends finally told me, I said, man, you just put that on an album. I go, yeah, I just don't. Okay. Is it in G?
Well, yeah. That's near G.
I was playing a near G.
You're G adjacent. That was
That was the non-alcoholic G there.
that's it.
That wasn't even close. That wasn't even close.
It was like the next exit ramp from G.
Yeah. My uncle, man, he was served. They had just near beer in the cooler.
Physics.
He goes, near beer? No, this ain't even close. All right. That one turned out okay. That string is working.
Oh, there you go. Just play on that one.
I'm going to play just one string.
Just finish the night on that string.
Okay.
That's what I do.
All right. You're out there going, these guys would be really good if they rehearsed, I think.
What do you think we're doing now?
Yeah.
That's right.
Ah. Jeez.
Tao Chi. That's how you pronounce it, right? Tao Chi.
Touchy, yeah.
Touche, I think so.
Touche, yeah.
Oh.
Touchy.
All right, here we go. Hold it just hold it. Honey, won't you think about us? Hold it, just hold it. There ain't no number 2 on the bus. We're in Idaho, maybe. You gotta go, baby. You're getting in dreaded backbone chills. You're a mass chances martyr. It's all that much harder when you keep watching these brown rolling hills. Hold it, just hold it. Honey, won't you think about us? Hold it, just hold it. There ain't no number 2 on the bus. Hold on. Thanks. Now I always know that was during the song Hold It. I'll look at your expressions later and go, yeah. So there's that. All right. This is true when you go on a tour bus. Your bus driver is your friend. You lease the bus and the driver typically for a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months. And that bus driver gets you from point A to point B without incident, safely, quietly, calmly, so you can get sleep in between gigs. When he returns that bus back to the leasing agent, he has to leave it on a full tank of gas and an empty tank of everything else. And it's courtesy to your bus driver, whose name on this particular trip was Gus. And we originally wrote the chorus. Tom and I were singing, "Honey, won't you think about Gus?" But it worked better as a love song. And so, out of courtesy to your driver, because you do not want your driver pissed off at you. And so he'll watch somebody go in the bathroom, and if they stay too long, and if they obviously do a number 2, he gets really surly. And so you just learn to hold it. This is the best verse. Okay. Whether your innards are expanding, Pink Floyd notwithstanding, we don't want to see the dark side of this moon. Everybody now, hold it, just hold it. Honey, won't you think about us? Hold it, just hold it. Everybody now, come on. Hey. Ooh, we got some choir people in here. There ain't no number 2 on the bus. Well, honey, you're my number 1. But on the bus, no other numbers exist. So your innards may rustle, but keep that miracle muscle balled up like a rock and roll fist. Hold it, just hold it. Honey, won't you think about us? Everybody hold it. Come on. There ain't no number 2 on the bus. There ain't no number 2 on the bus. One more time. There ain't no number 2 on the bus. First time ever playing that song together. And that's true of all but 3 songs you hear tonight. Get to a few of those requests. Somebody wanted to hear Croquet King. Is that true? Are they still here? All right. Is that on there? Yeah, it's on there. Good deal. That's in B minor. It's my son's favorite. Oh, okay. Chance, we'll do this for you too, buddy. All right, here we go. This is one of my favorites to play. I wrote this while I was working in a factory and years ago, and you know, if you've done that, and you just do this menial labor and these task-oriented stuff, and your brain can go on to, but I worked at this place that was called Specific Electric, and we made everything that General Electric found too tedious, and it took the drummer a minute. That's all right. That's good. So I was just doing that, and it was like this song just kind of came to me, and so I thought, well, if not me, who? I'm we're going to do this, and it's called The Croquet King. It's a true story of a legend back home at our trailer park. I'm doing this for Bill, who is the croquet champion of Catawba County, North Carolina. He doesn't like to brag about that. You'll not know it if you talk to him. Only his friends will tell you. So, there you go. Bobby Jack Miller was a real lady killer from way back. Word got around, all the women in town called him Brutus. He was a cross between Charlie Sheen and Pat Sajak. He wore dark socks with green airwalks and Bermudas. Bobby Jack Miller had a knack for the whacking of croquet balls. It was a fact when he whacked, you could feel it in the back of your rib cage. Hear what I'm saying, you could tell who was playing by the shake of the wall. Coming down, you'd swear that mallet in the air was a 12 gauge. He was the croquet king. Bobby Jack, got a 9-ring swing. Bobby Jack. When he swings that mallet, you can hear it ring. He was a croquet king. Bobby Jack. Now I want you to join the band and sing the legend's name, Bobby Jack, Bobby Jack. Okay, everybody got that? Just follow George, follow Joe, follow Banjoey. They will not lead you astray. So he took his forte and he found him a way to make a living. He was a self-made man with a farmer's tan on his neck. He had a girl named Sophie carry every trophy and ribbon. But when it came down to money, Bobby's honey never looked at the checks. 'Cause he was the croquet king.
Bobby Jack,
9-ring swing.
Bobby Jack, Bobby Jack,
When he swings that mallet, you could hear it ring. He was a croquet king.
Bobby Jack, Bobby Jack.
I know it's a little faster than the MP3s I sent you guys. Sorry. I blame the Adderall. Bobby Jack Miller was killed in Manila by a fly ball, clobbered by a scamp at a croquet camp in the honor. It missed the other players, went through a couple layers of drywall. He didn't have a chance. It got him in the pants. He was a goner. A lot of people don't realize this, but Chance, George's son, was named after this song. He was. He really was. Not. He was not at all. Yeah, he was. He was the croquet king. On a 9-ring swing.
Bobby Jack, Bobby Jack.
When it swings that mallet, you could hear it ring. He was a croquet king.
Bobby Jack, Bobby Jack.
Croquet king.
Bobby Jack, Bobby Jack.
Got a 9-ring swing.
Bobby Jack, Bobby Jack.
When it swings that mallet, you could hear it ring. He was a croquet king.
Bobby Jack, Bobby Jack.
When it swings that mallet, you could hear it ring. He was a croquet king.
Bobby Jack, Bobby Jack.
When it swings that mallet, you could hear it ring. He was the croquet king. We could. We totally could. And he had those croquet balls, and they went through the walls. He's no longer with us now. I need a word that rhymes with now. And there it is. Thank you, thank you. We're just kids out there getting started. We appreciate your support.
What
It's
time
hard
is,
out there.
What time is Mom picking us up?
She's coming. She's going to be here at 11:30, so
Oh,
we've got
okay,
to,
good.
yeah. Joe's girlfriend, Christine's here, so she's going to drive him, but yeah. What's all that? I didn't do that. I am not in charge of the lights. The patio's getting blinded. Oh, thank you. Is that you? Okay, cool. He hit it, he's got such wide shoulders, he was just brushed by there, and it was like it was a mistake. There you go. Broad-shouldered Mike. All right. So now the Johnny Mathis medley. Here we go. And no, we're not going to do that. It's just some people really wanting to hear Johnny Mathis tonight. You know, and now him, I have seen clips of his recent tours, and he is singing his butt off, man, and it's not lip synced. He's doing the real thing, and he sounds great. If you see anything from him, just check it out because he's doing great. All right, you can tell your friends, you know, this trailer park guy at this concert at Fogartyville said that Johnny Mathis still sounds good, so I'm going to check it out. All right, what's next? Oh, it's probably just right. It's just right now to go into. When I sing, you can hear a little bit of Johnny Mathis. When I play, you can hear a little bit of Neil Young. When I walk, you can see a little bit of my father. And if you listen, you can hear my family's southern tongue. When I paint, I hear all those who've gone before me, teaching me about form and color and rendering light and dark. When I dream, I see my family and friends before me. I'm a patchwork quilt of the people inside my heart. I'm everyone. I'm everyone. I'm every brother, every father, every son. We're everyone. We're everyone. The more we love, the more completed we become. Have you had a good time tonight? These guys working hard to serve you better. Joe Bruno on the bass. Band Joey on the drums tonight. George Harris on the guitar and vocals. Famous last words. I like to learn what the famous and noteworthy said right before they died. It's not anything gruesome or morbid. I just think it's kind of cool. Mark Twain, a man of letters, invented American literature, had his beloved daughter at his side, and he said, "If we meet," and he closed his eyes and perished. This man, full of so much to say, left with unfinished business. I think that's a wonderful metaphor for how he lived. There's still more we're uncovering from that guy. Bob Hope was surrounded by family and friends, and his wife leaned in and said, "You want to be buried or cremated?" And his last words in this mortal coil was, "Surprise me." I think that's awesome. He left us laughing just the way he lived. Thomas Edison looked out the window beside his bed and he said, "It's beautiful over there." And his family looked out the window and they looked back at him. They didn't know what he was it something he was seeing in his mind across the veil? Was it something across the field? And they held his hand as he took his last breath. My Uncle Darrell said, "Hey everybody, watch this." True story. Family legend. We tell the story every Thanksgiving and at every arraignment hearing. But my favorite is Pancho Villa. You can look up his last words, and it's kind of remarkable because he said he was riddled with bullets. You know, the Federale had found him, and he was in a car, and the car was shot up. It looked like the end scene in Bonnie and Clyde, if you've seen that movie, and the car looked like a screen door. And he was shot up pretty good, and one of his attending soldiers came over and just loved the man, and he's just, "Pancho, let me just take you. Let me take you away and drag you out of here. I'll get on the other side and we'll take." Pancho said, "No, I'm finished. This is it for me. I'm done." And the man grieved his friend, his mentor, his military leader. And he said, "Do you have anything to say?" Pancho said, not being able to come up with the strength to think of anything profound, he just said, "Don't let it end like this. Tell them I said something." You can look this up on Wikipedia. It's a true story. But the best part, the most ironic part, is that attending soldier, that soldier that wanted to carry him off to safety, went back to the group of soldiers that were waiting for news. "How is Pancho? Did he make it? Is he okay?" And the man said no. He just shook his head. And the men were distraught, and they knew their battle now, long-held battle, was going to be lost. And they were despondent, and they looked at each other, and they looked back at the man, and they said, "Did he say anything?" And the man said, "Well, he said, 'Don't let it end like this. Tell him I said something.'" So Pancho Villa's last words are not outstanding. They're not impressive at all. They're a wish that he gave to an attending soldier, hoping that he would come up with something profound to say to them, and then it would be this legacy. But no. So tomorrow, as you go about your lives, and the next day you meet your friends, you have lunch. "Hey, what did you guys do? What did you do Thursday night?" "Well, we went and we saw these guys. It was at Fogartyville, I mean, really cool venue and everything. And this guy he stood up and he sang about a hat, and then it was like trailer songs, and there was some love stuff in there, and it was something that was blah blah, and it was like, it's going to be hard for you to describe, and that's okay. But don't let it end like this. Tell them I said something. When I I sing, you can hear a little bit of Ethel Merman. When I play, you can hear the small town where I'm from. When I dance, I hear the words of my dear mother. That nervous night before my junior prom. And these songs, they're nothing more than journal entries. Just footprints in the dirt that I'm leaving behind. Your guess is good as mine where this road is leading. But you're all there when my blessings come to mind. I'm everyone. I'm everyone. Every brother, every father, every son. We're everyone. We're everyone. The more we love, the more completed we become. The more we love, the more completed we become. Take care of each other and use your powers for good. We'll see you next time.
Antsy McClain.
Bye, guys. George, Joe, Joey.
Think they want another one?
I've heard of these. These are called encores. I think that's what this is. Yeah, I think that's what I egged them on to do.
I saw that at a Van Halen show once.
And
What kind of van was that?
we'll have to do a song over, but I mean, we could do it.
The police did it.
All right. We'll do 12, 13 more, and then we gotta go.
But no more.
No more than that. We're just kids getting started. We're out there just, piling up in a van. Living the dream, man. Just living the dream. We're each making $12 tonight, and we're just happy. It's going to go to the electric bill, which is late, so. Woo!
That too.
Well, thank you so much for allowing me to pretend that I was like on the tour bus, and I just wanted to get out here before the stomping started, because that's hard on your knees. I don't, we don't want to do that. Let's do a fun one here. Let's see. Oh, it ain't home. It ain't home. Do you take the wheels off? pardon us while we rehearse for just a moment. All right. Okay, here we go.
Spanish.
My honey and me, we got tired of living with her parents. Thought it was time we should get a place of our own. I can't afford no fancy 10-room mansion. Oh no. Then we saw a sign said Uncle Edward's mobile home. Uncle Edward came right on outside to greet us. He was eager to help us fulfill our American dream. Now I can hear him say as we sign the papers, oh yeah, rolled away with our 24-foot Airstream. It ain't home till you take the wheels off. It ain't home till it's up on blocks. That's right. Nothing like your very own spot, right next door to a used car lot. It ain't home till you take the wheels off. Curly black hairs and the soul. That's all you left in. You went gone. Curly black hairs and the soul. The only part of you that lingers on. We took that trailer and we plopped her right down by the freeway. Set her down in between a couple little dogwood trees. Oh, it warms my heart to see my honey hanging up our laundry. Oh yeah. With the kids throwing lawn jarts over my BVDs. Who remembers lawn jarts? We're old. It ain't home till you take the wheels off. It ain't home, everybody now, until it's up on blocks. Yeah. There ain't nothing like your very own spot. She's my Guinevere, I'm her Lancelot. It ain't home till you take the wheels off. It ain't home till you take the wheels off.
Antsy McClain.
Curly black hairs and the... I think we've put them through enough. Absolutely. Look for the disco album coming out very soon, probably springtime. And I'm serious. You think I'm joking, but I'm serious. We got a disco album. It's called Deep Clean Your Spleen. And it's a fun album, and there's a couple of serious songs on there, but we're making some serious disco music, and I can't be happier. And I've got some book projects coming out and another album that I can't wait for you to hear. It's a concept album geared for Broadway kind of a production. And it's called Ghost in the Window, and it's a really wonderful project, and we can't wait for you guys to get your ears and eyes on it. Thanks for hanging out with us. Joe, Joey, George. Thank you, Doug.
Antsy McClain.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you next time. I'll be right over here.